Buenos días a toda mi nueva familia latina de habla hispana. Este es The Real Right Show. Bienvenidos. Los invito a suscribirse a mi nuevo canal de YouTube, Facebook e Instagram. También tengo un sitio web. Chequenlo, es www.benjiderula.com. All right. Major shout out to my artist, Cusco the Fool. As you can see right here on the screen, we have his video, Irresponsible Playing. So major shout out to the artist all the way from Columbia, South Carolina. We want to give you a shout out all the way out here in Mexico. Stay tuned for the interview with him. I will be premiering that on YouTube on tomorrow. All right, so let's get down to business, okay? First, we're going to talk about personal trade lines. Now, the last show, we already covered a few. We already covered how to get your articles of organization, your business license, your business license, or operating agreement. We talked about all that already. But so now we're going to talk about some startup business bank accounts, okay? Some startup business bank accounts. PayPal is one. Okay, you got Stripe, STRIPE, and you have Square. These are all business bank accounts for startups, okay? All you need to have is your EIN number and, of course, either your business license or your articles of organization. Some other business bank accounts that you guys want to use, if you're already past the startup stage and you're a legitimate business and you have all of your documentation together, then you can go for some more traditional banks like Navy Federal. You can go with Chase. You can go with Bank of America. And I'm going to give y'all another little, one of my secret banks, okay? Bank of the West. Now, with those banks, most of the recipients who receive an account with Bank of the West, you have to stay on the Midwest or the West Coast, okay? But I'm gonna give you all a way that you can kind of work around some of these things, all right? A way that you can work around to, let's say if you wanted to get funding from a specific bank and you're not located in that area, the best thing for you to do is either you can get a foreign entity. Okay, you can set that up with the Secretary of State for that specific state, okay? And you can get a virtual address. Now, I'm gonna give you some examples of different places that you can go to receive a virtual address. You have iPostal One, that's one place, okay? You can also use Regis. Regis is another one. These are virtual business addresses that you can sign up for your business. Most of them are actual office buildings where you can actually get mail, and some of them actually have content creation places. They have offices, they have meeting rooms where you can shoot content, you can shoot interviews, you can do meetings with some of your clients. So definitely look into virtual addresses. Again, iPostal One is one and Regis is another one. Okay, now another subject that we didn't talk about on my last show that I wanted to touch bases with today is grants and funding. Okay, grants and funding. Now, once you've already have your business registered, you already have it's already licensed, you got it registered in Google, you have it registered in 411, you have it registered in Yahoo, yesyourself.net. I'm going to give you some government websites that you will want to register your business when. Now, sam.gov. If you're doing any type of government contracting, any type of nonprofit work, and you're trying to gain some of this corporate funds from the government, sam.gov, www.sam.gov. You will want to register your business on that site. I'm going to give you another key. Get your UEI number on sam.gov as well. That is your unique entity. Tell them to stop. That's your unique entity ID, and you would need that number as well for government contracting and to tap into some of those government funds. So sam.gov. Challenge.gov, that's CHALLENGE.gov, okay? Grants for Women, that is an amazing website for some of the women who are small business owners. You can get some of that government funding on grantsforwomen.gov, okay, or .com, is one or the other. All right, so back to personal trade lines. We've covered all that business stuff. Let's get back to the personal. All right. Now, like I told you on the last show, the best thing for you to do is to pull your credit report first. All right. So I'm going to give you a free jewel. This is a free jewel right here. www.annualcreditreport.com. You can go to this one site and pull your credit report for Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Okay, you can get all three credit reports for free, and you don't have to enter a credit card number. Okay, so definitely use that site to pull your credit report. Now, their phone numbers, okay? Experian's phone number is 1-888-397-3742. Equifax phone number is 1-888-378-4329. And TransUnion's number is 1-800-916-8800. These are all the three credit bureaus that you will want to contact to update your information on your credit report. Like I said, all you need is one address and one phone number. All of your old addresses, your old phone numbers, call them personally and ask them to remove them off of your credit report. Your report will for sure grow some points and a little bit more strength when you update all of your information on these credit bureaus. All right, now I'm gonna go back to those personal trade lines. I didn't forget, but we having a little bit of issues with the teleprompter, but we back in business, baby. Personal trade lines, I've suggested some of these trade lines to a lot of my friends, a lot of my family, and a lot of my followers. So I'm also gonna suggest some of these personal trade lines to you, okay? Self Inc. www.selfinc.com. Self-Link. Okay, Self-Inc. funding. This reports as a positive reporting trade line every month, but it also works as a CD account, okay? So every month when you're making these payments, and you can decide how much money you want to pay, okay? So let's say you wanted to make $30 payments into this bank account every month. Those $30 will be reported as a positive reporting trade line on your credit report, okay? So Self-Inc., Self-Lender is definitely the way to go. It reports as a positive reporting trade line on your personal credit report. And then after like 2 or 3 payments, okay, they'll offer you a credit card. And then another good thing about Self-Lender is after you get the credit card, they will keep allowing you to request for increases, or they'll tell you in the app, hey, you qualify for an increase. So you'll go from 200 to 300 to 500 to 1,000, and just keep going. Just make sure you make those payments every month. Okay, so Self-Inc., Self-Lender. Another one, Lockbox, Loqbox, lockbox.com. It is another positive reporting trade line on your personal credit report, and it works just the same way itself as a CD account. And these payments that you're making every month is actually going into a savings account. After that 12-year term, either you can reinvest that money, or they will send you a check in the mail with all of the money that you saved during those 12 months. And it's working as a positive reporting trade line. It's a win-win, y'all. So Self-Inc., Self-Lender, Lockbox, okay? Another one that I would suggest is Kickoff, Kikoff, or Get Kickoff or Go Kickoff is one of those websites, but definitely Kikoff. That also works as a positive reporting trade line. You can decide how much the payments are every month, and it will also give you a credit account as well. And as you keep paying on it, the more your money grows and the more your credit grows. So okay, Lockbox, Kickoff, and I'm gonna give you one more of my jewels, okay? Grow Credit. This is one of the new ones where you can also build credit and save money at the same time. All right, so Self-Lender, Kickoff, Lockbox, and Grow Credit. Major shout out to all of my viewers, my followers, my family, and my fam. Thank you so much for tuning in again to The Real Right Show. We are live and in full effect. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Benji the Ruler, or The Real Right Show. Let's go.